Hello, everybody. How's it going? It's going, dude. How are you guys? Hello. What's up, Fried Hype? What's up, Skull King? Kham, what's going on, dude? Quality. Lala, how you doing? G Puro, how you doing, dude? Hope you're having a great day. I'm having a pretty good day today. I was hard at work doing tons. I've been playing around with some like fun different ways to do like photos today. I don't know, man. I had a really good day. I thought I was really creative. I thought I was super productive, so I'm pretty happy. Insure, what's going on, bro? Cancerous, what's going on? Chituro, how you doing, dude? Stealth, what's going on, bro? Insure, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. I appreciate you, dude. Good evening, Masked Man. How you doing?
My guy, less than 3.
Dude, much love, guys. I hope everyone's having a good one today, though. Soot, how you guys doing? We're doing a really nice build today, actually. It's just a bit heavy. It's another heavy build today, but Chaser, fuck 29 months. You have taught me so much fucking much. Have I? Dude, I really appreciate that, man. I hope you're having a great day today, dude. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I'm dying of thirst, though. ET Iron, what's going on, dude? Building my Angel 65 while watching you? Hell yeah. Today's a keyboard build for all of us. Fur is what they spam here. I have no idea why it started, but it started, apparently. Rufus, thank you so much for the 100 bits, dude. I appreciate you, man. I hope you're having a great day today, too, man. I got my hands on a Smith & Rune hat. They have a hat? I didn't even know that. The Unknown, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, dude. I will say, though, I have been finally listening to everyone and actually using hand cream more often, and it's definitely been helping my hands. They were so dry before, bro. Aloha, thank you so much for the Prime for 5 months. Appreciate you. Hopefully you guys are having a great day today. How you guys doing? Just built my F2 with pure berries. Are those linear or tactile? I expected something similar to a video. Which ones are pure berries? Bub Hours, what's going on, dude? Thank you so much for the Prime. Pure berries. Speaking of Smith & Rune, got to type on the Magnus of the new Gazoo collab this weekend.
Alexotos love.
Oh, and the new Gazoo. Which one's the Gazoo collab? Wait, did you go to a meetup? Is there some meetups happening in your guys' areas? They are linear? What are they called? Pure berry switches? Man, thank you again, Bob Hours. I appreciate you. Let me look this up. Pure berry switches. Are these unwiped stems? Oh no, they're palm. Curious, did you... Masked Man, I don't mean to like... I'm not accusing you, but perhaps did you overloop them? I find that with GAT switches, especially like this combination of Gateron switches, if you overloop them, you're done skis. It's Chilly. Thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. I appreciate you, man. I hope you're having a great day today, dude. Yeah, the Gateron switches are like they're susceptible to like when you overlube them, they kind of just feel like shit. So my 265 arrived over the weekend. It's absolutely beautiful, but I have like one stab of each different brand. Bro, I've done builds like that. Honestly, Mises, who's gonna know? Who's gonna find out? Who's gonna find out? Want to build my Sonnet now, but I don't have the keycaps for it yet. Oh, Camo was a nice set. Kip, what's going on, dude? Dude, your vid quality is so good. Did I change it to the right? Oh no, it should be 1440p. Thank you, though. I appreciate that, G-Pro. Some of my builds have 3 different stabs. I have a few that have like two or three. Oh, hiccups. What's going on, Jude? How you doing? Where's my GHS RAR? I'm giving the Parallel Array its chance to shine today. Please switch scenes. Oh, wrong button. I'm giving this keyboard its shining chance today. This is the shining chance it has to... I will say, I love the Nixie switches. I haven't had a chance to disassemble this and really figure out what's going on with these new iteration of TX stabs and why they sound a little bit... But, oh dude, how was the subathon? So, we hit pretty much everything except for 2. I asked everyone, did you want to bring it over for the next, like, until Christmas? So we're just going to, let's just say that we hit, I don't know, 650 tomorrow. we'll do a giveaway for 650 subs. I think the next sub giveaway thing that we have is, let me find out for you guys. Dude, that's huge. Congrats. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, dude. The only thing I'm definitely gonna say is I am extremely grateful. So actually, sorry, we already hit 650. Oh, I think it might have messed up a little bit. Or did we mess it up? I don't know if it did. I'll take a look. Let me see. Hold on one second. Let me check the old VOD. But yeah, other than that, I'm okay today. How are you guys doing, dude? How are you guys all feeling? Is everyone okay today? It seems like the stem moves. Oh, we were at 666. Were we fried? Why does it always do that? Oh yeah, we were. Okay. So I think we got 5 subs when we started the stream. Actually, tell me, did we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 subs? So let me add 6 to 666. I'll edit that right now. Subscription goals. It's probably because I turned off the stream. Here, we'll do goal amount. We'll just turn it to 900. And we'll do 600 and... I'll just give you guys 673. Thanks for the details. Anytime, dude. I really like the whole aesthetic in the Roman stream. Thank you. The only thing I do want to change, but this is not like a today thing, I do want to change it so it's a little brighter in the back or to have some like colors. But it's okay. For right now, I think it's good. Dumb question, but does removing keycaps frequently damage them? I have a GMK set that I don't want to get damaged. Yes and no, but like leaning more on the no side. Leaning more on the probably you're not going to do anything. So I wouldn't stress. But yeah, at 700 subs, we'll give away the Constellation 65. That's the 600 sub giveaway mark. Be the most careful with stab keys. Yeah, be careful with, I mean, like truly be careful with like everything, but so just be careful. All right, guys. Did you paint your mouse? I did. But it wasn't me, it was Leonardo da Mouse. It was Leonardo da Mouse. Also, I see Zephyros is gifting 2 tier 1s, but I don't know why it's not popping up in chat. Leonardo, yeah, I saw your mouse again today, or your message, so I need to message you on that, dude. I need to message you on that, bro. Weird. I don't know why it's popping up. All right, we'll just let it go. Dude, your tip on not lubing the pole of the stem is huge. Gain on feel of the switches. Did it actually work for you? Like, are you satisfied? Because, dude, honestly, a lot of people do that, and I actually got a lot of like people giving me not backlash, but like pushback on like why you should lube that part, and I honestly think the exact opposite. Highland Bound, thank you so much for the prime, dude. I think the exact opposite. Like, I do not think lubing the pole makes a switch sound good at all. It's so important to maintain the switch's character. Exactly. Pillow Snatcher, thank you so much for your prime here too, man, for 3 months. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. So nice. I lube the stem of long poles before hearing about that. Can I just wipe the bottom of? Yeah, you can. You're not gonna get all of it like that, but you will wipe enough off to like, you know, get rid of it up. So when you're doing that though, just so everyone's kind of aware. Oh, this is heavy. When you're gonna like not lube the pole, you're doing 2 things. You're ensuring that your switch doesn't become a mushy garbage mess. And then the other thing too is I do find there's a lot of like the friction between the pole and the, I guess the, whatever you want to call it, the well, it has a lot of character to it. And that's where I find like really kind of makes all linears sound crappy is when you lube that. Because you want your switch to maintain some character. All right, this is called the Opus 1, by the way. I don't know, I think this keyboard is like insanely cool. This is the special edition one. There is another edition of this keyboard. I don't think they've updated it that I see. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't know the cost of the non-special edition one. The Bumper 60. That sounds so familiar. I think I know which one that is, Mr. Hockey. But I have no idea the cost of the other one, but the special edition one for this is actually not that bad of a price. Considering I've seen special edition pieces go for quite some chunk of money. But I think this one here is around $500 or a little over it. But again, there's gonna be a non-special edition one. Have you ever heard of, I already read that one there. I lubed my first switches on the pole and the hole on the bottom housing got full of lube. Yes, Richie, that is the problem I'm usually talking about. You want to avoid that at all costs. I don't think we're gonna be using PE film today, but it does come with one. A little cloth here. I believe this is a palm plate or polycarbonate of some sort. Some extra screws. That board is shiny, yeah. The work one, since Opus basically means the same thing as work. Does it? Is it a different language? Little PCB action going on here. 2 flex cuts, interesting. Bro, I have to admit.
What
Pink
do you
sapling.
Think of the Brutal V2 65%?
Huh? Sapling, I think it's a good keyboard when I built it. I actually really liked the one that was sent to me. Jeez, Sapling. I really liked the one that was sent to me. I think of all the new Canon key stuff though, the Ripple is probably my favorite. But I will admit the new Brutal series, way better than the old series. The old series was so metallic-y, dude. Dude, Sapling, thank you so much, bro. That's crazy, dude. Also, this keyboard has the biggest feet I've ever seen in my entire life. They actually have some weight to them, too. Sapling, dude. What the heck?
6 months.
Oh, my God. Kimberly.
And got my Alexotos inspired sonnet today, too.
Did you? But yeah, I do like it. If you're planning on getting the Brutal V2, 100% get it. It's really nice. Thank you again, Sapling. I'm speechless, bro. I'm actually speechless. Thank you so much, dude. Holy crap. What am I even doing? I'm confused now. We have our gaskets, and then we also have a daughter board. I loop stabilized for the first time. Still not sure if I did a good enough job, and getting inside the GMK Pro is a pain. So a little tip, Trehan, is you actually do not need to worry about disassembling any board. I have a guide actually on that on my YouTube too, but you can lube every single stabilizer and like tune every stab by not having to disassemble the board. And yes, getting AIO3 involved on the Brutal series was the move. It's actually such a good idea for him to be on that series. All right, we're gonna get this. This is the little badge. It's just nothing screwed in. But this is the special edition one. I love and hate these Velcro straps on keyboard bags, but they always tend to like flop back and it becomes really difficult to like use them. The PVDing's really good on this, by the way. This is a prototype too. Keep that in mind, guys. This is a prototype. This board's glossiness somehow reminds me of the Rama Rose Gold. There's been a few boards that have this like, oh, this is heavy, metallic look to them. I've already inspected the board, so I'm already well aware of what this looks like. But I will admit, the PVDing on the special edition version, let me actually grab a little mat so we don't damage it, is quite nice. But here's the bottom of this. Look at this. The internal PVDing is actually not as good as the external. The external PVDing is great. This is the Opus 1. It's probably, this version's gonna be 1000% a fingerprint magnet. But like I said, there is another version that they've made that's not shiny like this. I will admit though, I am a fan of this. I actually really just love the side profile of this too. It's standard wedge, but it has obviously those brass layers that you can kind of see from this angle. But if we move back to our other angle here, ooh, I actually really like that. It's a really cool like side profile. Obviously, we're missing the top piece over here, so we'll have a seam, but it's not screwed in at the moment. But pretty nice. The Opus logo on the back too is kind of cool too. I like that. It looks neat. Yeah, you definitely need a cloth on standby, dude. Did you see the Final Mouse keyboard? I did. The Final Mouse keyboard is cool. Like, I low-key kind of want one, but I have a feeling getting one's gonna be such a pain in the ass. Yes, the Opus. The aesthetics are, oh yeah, I wrote them there. Have you seen the Hero SE, the PVD that is nuts? Someone at a meetup and it was super impressive. Yeah, there's been a lot of really good boards with like amazing PVDing on it. All right, we're done looking at this part for now. And then this would basically slot on top, which we'll screw in later. So pretty nice. This is gonna be a nice looking board. This is actually gonna look pretty sweet on the desk. Compliment for Bandit. Bandit. You know what else would look pretty sweet? You, bro. I want to give you the biggest handshake ever, man. All right, and then a big old hug. Love you, dude. I hope you're having a great day today, dude. Huh? I said handshake. Oh my gosh. All right, let's put, I guess we have to put the feet on last, huh? Because it screws on from the top. I guess we do, because I guess it would screw on. Actually, how do the feet work on this? Are they just adhered? Yeah, they're adhesives. But I think you screw something on from the bottom. We'll figure it out. Today's gonna be I guess a longish stream. Yeah, you do screw it in from the bottom on all four corners. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, we'll put the feet on last, I guess. For now, let me move this over to the side. I have such ADD. I say the same thing over and over again. I do the same thing as you. I tend to repeat myself when I get super excited, or I tend to like circle back into a conversation. This is random, but I was wondering if I should be worried about the rad linear V1 stems breaking while moving keycaps. Yes. I don't mean to alarm you, but yeah, I didn't have this problem until like 6-7 months in. But yeah, they break. I've had 2 or 3 of them snap off completely. It's one of the very few things that I've had snap off completely. But really weird. We're gonna be using some GAT inks that I lubed and filmed for this board. But let's do our stabilizers right now. Actually, let me see the PCB. Overall, pretty cool project. Like, I have to admit, it's not something I see every day. This also has double mounting systems on it too. So you can either do a top mount, I believe, or a gasket mount, but we're just gonna stick to a gasket. I don't know if the prototype has all the right stuff for a top mount, but I believe you can do a double mounting system depending on what you want to do here. Let me double check that. I'm pretty positive you can though. Okay, I don't know if this particular one can, but all right. And I think we're using a 6.25U wire today, which is fine. Damn, Toasty, does it look nice? Toasty designed the PCB. What's up, Big T? How you doing, dude? Do you have any tutorials on YouTube about soldering? I pinky swear that's next up. I have made sure to make that like my next priority. Pinky swear it. But this board was designed by Resonance Studio. They sent it over to me today. This is a sponsored segment, but obviously I'm gonna always be 100% honest with you guys. Let me see what else. Yeah, I wish I knew the price of the standard anodized version that's not all shiny and stuff. But I don't think I have a price point on that quite yet. Is that 100% honest guy, Alex? I'm pretty sure this is just 1.6. The $500 version seems to be for the special edition one. Hold on, let me make sure. I'm honestly not sure. Maybe I read this wrong. Let me look at what that one line said. Our target price for the PVD dark nickel / rose gold variant will be 500 some odd dollars. Other variants of the keyboard are still to be decided, but most likely be the same as the special edition, if not less. So about 500-ish for all this PVD and stuff like that. So we're trying to reduce to 450. Honestly, for something of what you're getting like this, I don't think it's a terrible price. I've seen keyboards that haven't had as much done to them cheaper, so, or more expensive rather. So I'm not too mad about this. So we need 1, 2, and 3, 4 total. Is that the handsome stud that winked and is short? Did you guys? Oh yeah, do you like that? And who will send some birthday wishes? Is it your birthday today, Snickrap? Oh yeah, it is. Happy birthday, my friend. Is it worth picking up Space 65 extras? I like the Space 65 a lot. I like all Gray Studio boards. I will say this. I think you have to love the aesthetic to really appreciate how awesome the Gray Studios boards are. Like, I think it's definitely a specific aesthetic. And if that aesthetic is not for you, you might grow to not use the board. It does feel and sound incredibly good, and you're getting a lot for the... I don't know how much the extras are going to be, but the group buy price is what, like $350, $400? It was so good for how much you're getting in that box. I'm so sad I won't be able to get a Space 65. Oh no, why not? Thanks, y'all. Turn the old man with another kid on the way. No, wait, when did you find that out? Let's make sure these are all balanced, and let's start lubing these. So nice. Sapling
265.
Huh? Sapling, I personally would pick the Kohaku. I would pick the Kohaku, my guy. The Kohaku is okay, they're both good boards. I actually use both of them. I started reusing my 265 now because I'm like falling in love with it again. But I personally would still, like, overall, I think the Kohaku just sounds a lot cleaner. The Keycult 265, it has a good sound signature, but I think it's only brought out by specific switches, while the Kohaku seems to be good overall. So nice. Fry, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. Holy pink sapling, dude. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, bro. That's crazy. But hopefully that answers your question, sapling. No, I'm streaming today. Today I want to get this keyboard done, and then Wednesday we still might stream, but later on in the day. But today we're doing this particular board. But yeah, I think I ended up, like, if I had to pick one now, oh, Chili, thank you so much for the 10 tier 1s, man. If I had to pick one keyboard now, it would definitely be the Kohaku over the 265. No, tomorrow I'm off. But thank you so much, dude. Chili, thank you so much for the 10 tier 1s, man. I appreciate that, dude. God, man, you guys are too kind. Thank you guys. Holy. What specific switches do you think work best in the 265? Long pull switches seem to work really, really well in the 265. And then also, I find some of the scratchier switches, like even hyperglides to a certain extent, they tend to add some character to the board. But I've built the 265 a bunch of times now. Like, I have a bunch of personal PCBs, and I've desoldered everything. I ended up hating, like, things like the alpacas. I didn't like them. Anything that wasn't a long pull or had some character to the switch, or just like very clean switches, ended up being not my thing at all. So I just think it didn't have like a good resonance inside the keyboard, if that makes sense. Thanks again for giving us the opportunity to have our keyboard on your channel. So the pricing is 100%, but it seems like we're aiming for $450 for all the variants. That is actually not a bad price, considering it's all PVD'd and stuff. Even the other variants that aren't PVD'd, I still think that's a totally fair price. Not bad at all. I know there are going to be people, probably in YouTube, who will sit there and will be like, but Alex, there's so many. Here's the general spiel of things, right? There are a lot of keyboards that are cheaper, and there's a lot of keyboards that are more expensive. There's something for everyone, right? You know, not every design needs to be made some like cheap thing. And I think a lot of people will argue and be like, oh, but I can get X board for $400, like $400, or I can get X board for $300. The fact of the matter is you can literally get any keyboard you want for $5. Just go buy a Microsoft one, right? You're obviously paying for something that someone designed. That's kind of the point of this. It isn't kind of like everything needs to be set at cost for something functional. A lot of this hobby is kind of art related in a lot of ways. It's someone designing something. So I think if you just are after functional, there are a lot of cheap options. If you're looking for functional, but having some customization, still tons of options. But if there are people who want something a little bit more like fancy or well designed, or a certain aesthetic, then there is a price to pay for that kind of stuff too. It can't just be like the cost of material. No one told me I can just buy a keyboard for $20. Bro, isn't it crazy? Isn't that wild? You can buy a whole keyboard for $20. Got my Kage yesterday. They sent me a Jane V2 Feet instead. That's a weird mix-up. This is a crazy good price. I've seen many simpler boards with higher prices. I mean, isn't the Iron 165 around $500 too? And low-key, I kind of like this better than the Iron design. How did we survive with the Microsoft keyboard for so long? I used to still use one at work. It wasn't that bad. I think we kind of complain about it, but it's not terrible. Price to pay, but still a ton of options. Yeah. The reason it is the special edition because it won't be configurable, where the other ones can have a dark nickel. Oh, okay. So this is kind of like a set special edition one. That makes sense. What are my favorite long pull tactiles? Ooh, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the only long pull tactile that I've used in recent memory but haven't built with is the Mode ones. And I haven't used them yet, so I don't truly have like an opinion on them yet. The Iron 165 is, for A- quality, is $550 with shipping. That's expensive. That is definitely pricey. Because his mustache is still there. I'm kind of glad though, man. I'm kind of glad. I feel like you guys would not like to see me with a mustache off, bro. Not lying.
How was
bits.
the subathon?
It was good, man.
That I miss it, but I kinda needed the day off yesterday. BC, it has been almost 6 months since I had a day off. Derek,
dude, everyone needs to take breaks, man. You have to, or else you'll explode, bro. Those people that tell you that they can work every single day, they're bound to need a day off. Like there's no one I've ever talked to that's really successful that tells me that they burnt themselves out working. They'll take needed breaks when they need to. I think that's just like a load of crap that people who are getting this like grind set mentality tell you. You need to, or else your brain will just like fucking explode. What are you into outside of the K2T Roses? Lately I've been into the Cherry Nixie switches. I've also really liked the Gatoron Cap switches, which I need to order more of. I've always been a big fan of Alpacas or H1s, but the thing with H1s is you need to spring swap them. Well, I need to anyways, because I think the stock spring is terrible and also needs to be a little lighter for my taste. I don't mind TTC switches. Don't really use them too often, and I do like SP Stars. But again, don't use them too often either. I think my least favorite switches, at least the old stuff from them, is Texie switches. Test, what's going on, Gavan? How you doing? Grind culture is so toxic. Dude, it fucking is, man. But like, I've talked about this outside of this channel, like not on Twitch. But I've talked about this to like other friends and just like people who get in this culture, and they're just so intoxicated by it that it's crazy, man. My dad keeps saying you'll take a break when you pass away, but he needs a big break from everything. Dude, I guarantee you everyone needs a break at some point. Maybe you should treat your dad to something. Maybe you should like see if you can get him to take a day off with you or something, Richie. Why do people hate on Akko and KTT switches so much? Wait, crap, who's hating on my prized KTT switches? Who's hating on them? Is there like a Discord? I'll go in there right now. I'm intoxicated by your presence? Huh? Your hair is fired today? Is it? It's okay today. You guys can't see? But it's not that great today. Lots of people on Hippio server hate them? Why? What? Isn't like I love, by the way, I think Hippio is an amazing guy. I honestly think he's a genuinely really nice guy. But isn't Hippio really like about like budget stuff? And doesn't Hippio like KTT stuff? Their budget? What the fuck does that even... Bro, what does that even mean? Like, why do people hate things because they're budget? That's such a weird mentality, dude. That's a weird energy shit, bro. It's his community, not him. It's not Hippio per se. That's interesting. The people hate KTT switches? Whoa, switches begin endgame is so... Wait, what? Bro, switches begin endgame is so weird. Oh, being. That's so weird, man. I'm curious on your opinion on Texie switches. We talked a bit about this yesterday, DK, but like basically Texie switches, at least the old batches of stuff, which I'm slowly weaning myself off of them and people are sending me some new stuff for Texie. But Texie switches had a lot of issues. One being that the alignment legs, like the plastic legs on the side were too small and they wouldn't do their job. And then second of all, the other thing with Texie switches is the mold was a little bit too big, so it'd be kind of like hard to put them in. And then the other thing was some of the stems were really fragile and would actually snap off. Very select materials of the Texie switches. But that's why I didn't like them. They're not like bad per se. They don't sound bad. They just are not to spec, if that makes sense. The Sigma Male grind set stuff is really stupid. Oh yeah, dude. I've been seeing so much of that stuff, Nork. Taking breaks is ultra important. It is. It's so fucking important. It's such it is. I think most people have a general hatred towards Akko because they partner with Epilmaker. Interesting though, man. If the most amazing keyboard was $150, people would still hate on it. Viper, man, what's going on, dude? Because they think expensive equals top tier. I also have this like theory. Well, not a theory. I know this is true. All right, picture this, right? Picture this. This is what my theory is. All right, and I've seen this. To kind of play off of what Viper said too. I could literally give you the best product on earth. This Loctite dielectric grease. This is the best fucking product on earth, right? There's a competitor to this product called, I don't know, pretend this is Permatex. If I bought the Permatex and everyone's saying this is the best product on earth, what's the easiest way to validate my purchase of the Permatex? What's the easiest way? To start shitting on the Loctite. So I think there's like self-validation and a lot of people's anger as well towards other products when there's really no issue with them. You know what I mean? So I think there is like, even if, like, for example, his server is hating on KTT switches, it also might be like bro, I just spent $1 on Zeal fucking Telio switches. KTTs are trash because they weren't $1 each. So I think there's also that mentality too. And you're trying to justify why you spent $1 on linear switches per. Yo, dude, hope your Monday's going well. I hope so too, man. I hope it's going really well, but hopefully it ends well, Dutch. I've seen people on YouTube comments bringing down the other people because they say their endgame board is not actually endgame. It's freaking annoying. I mean, people do that to me too, man. It's still, to some comments still get to me, like when people are just like, you know, telling me how I should spend my money. Like the one comment that always gets to me that I kind of like, I don't know, snap back at is, this is the most annoying thing. It's when people say this. Ugh, all these keyboards sound so bad and are so expensive for no reason. I bought this $20 Red Dragon #1 rated Amazon keyboard and it's so much better. You're an idiot. And I think that kind of gets to me because it's like so judgmental and it's like, what was the point of saying this? Like, you're not proving anything by saying that. So that kind of comment still gets to me, but you realize about 90% of those people are trolling and give the reaction. I mean, Chozo, I think there are a large part of people though who are being dead ass fucking serious. I don't think a lot of people are truly trolling. I think there are people who are being dead ass serious, dude. Some probably are, 100% Chozo. I don't disagree with you. People who collect $700 pens don't trash on people buying Bic pens. Can you imagine, dude? Your pen is incompetent, bro. No, I think, I don't know, man. Like, I definitely agree with you, Chozo. 100%. But I do think that it's very human nature, including myself. I'm human, that you kind of want to defend yourself in some cases. It's always a little tough to turn the other cheek. Always, dude. Trunny, thank you so much. I appreciate you for your prime, dude. Thank you, dude. For 7 fucking months, my guy. Never bash my Bic pens. I love Bic. I think having like cool pens in school was like a big thing. Elementary school, pens and pencils. Having a mechanical pencil was super neat. What are my thoughts on Gazoo linears? I've used the one linear from Gazoo and they were pretty decent. But I don't actually own many. I don't think I own any Gazoo switches personally. I built a ton of client keyboards with them though. They're not 100% like, I'm not 100% like a simp for the Switch itself. I totally think they're fine though. I totally think they're great. I have a different preference, I guess. Have you tried cotton candies? I did. They're a light tactile, right? I think I have a batch in a keyboard somewhere. The Final Metal Centerpiece. I think it's cool. All right. I mean, keeping it a buck with you guys. I think it's fucking cool. All right. Do I think it's practical? I mean, probably. Yeah, it's just a fucking keyboard. Do I think it's the best designed keyboard in the world? Not gonna lie to you. I don't think I love the case too much. It's a little bit loud. That's not for me, I guess. It's cool, but it's not for me. What I would have done personally is made a really simple shell and then also included the centerpiece module, whatever you want to call it, the screen thing. That would probably be like my design philosophy for that, to not draw attention away from this, you know, the screen. But like, I kind of want one low key. But again, I also know that I kind of like these boards better. Like, I know in my heart that I would eventually switch to this. So I like the array. It's nice. I've been using it all day long. I've been using this all day long. I like it a lot. I think out of all the boards I built yesterday, though, the Foundation Beta was my favorite. But the Foundation Beta is not currently working, so I need to flash the PCB, and I haven't done it yet. Not a fan of the Phenoma stuff, but Ed Hardy. Oh, yeah. I kind of agree with you. It is kind of a bit Ed Hardy. I agree with you there, Cancerous. Get ore and put. Oh, get one and put wide Odos image on it. Dude, I have to animate something. It'll be funny. My university received my Sonnet. And then 10 minutes ago, I got something organized to have it shipped to my house. Hell yeah, dude. So you'll be getting yours in soon. Looking refreshed. It's weird. I don't think I had the best sleep today, but I've been keeping myself hydrated today, and I feel good. Do you lube your CJs? I have not used CJ switches in quite some time, but yes. There are very few switches that I don't lube. Cherry or Stabies? if I had to pick, if money was no object, I'd pick Stavies. Gonna keep it a buck with you, dude. So yeah, Stavies for me, because they're easier to mod. Like, they require like little to no. This is usually as much as I do. Very rare that I you know, do this, but or don't tune them. But these I like. But for money's sake, I prefer the clip-ins. You're lubing CJs right now, Squishy? Hell yeah, dude. We are doing a 6.5 U today, right? All right. Let us screw this guy in. Where is my screwdriver kit? Everything's still a little wonky from yesterday's stream, so. How's the lube on the new mode switches? They sent me unlubed ones, so I have no clue if the lubing ones are any good. None. And I don't want to say yes or no because I have literally no idea. I'm sorry, Chozo. Today's been a hectic day. I also got I made sure I have enough boxes to ship everyone's keyboards out now, so that I'll start for all the prize winners. I'll start like emailing them and stuff in the next few days, or messaging them rather. So we are good to go there on that front as well. Put these in the wrong spot. This is the array, and we're using Cherry Nixie switches in it with Jim K. Politis.
Hi, how's it going?
Artemis.
Hope everyone isn't too stressed out about the holidays.
Bro, I was stressed today. Dude. You know what, man? Holiday shopping and holidays in general. I like the idea of holidays. I like the decorating part of it. I don't like what feels like an obligation to do everything else that comes with it. You know what I mean? Plebeius took ages to come out. It's a nice set. Genuinely, probably one of my favorites. Alex, does the array sound similar to the Portal? It does. If you own a Portal and just want to buy an array because you want something that sounds different, it sounds literally the fucking same. So there's no, if you're looking for something different there, you're not going to find it. But I will say this does sound a little bit better than the Sequence. The Sequence has like some more metallic-y edges to it. But again, this is the polycarbonate version. We might be working with Handmade by GCW to offer a really premium carrying couch. Oh yeah, dude, I have to admit. Okay, I didn't comment on this. This is one of the nicer carrying cases I've ever gotten with a keyboard. If I'm being honest with you. But if you're going to give something even more premium than this is pretty nice. Like, I have to admit, dude. Usually you get the crappy cloth ones. This is like, I don't know, a synthetic leather of some sort. But this feels really nice. It's kind of cool. I don't like the casing as much. I like it. I actually, when I opened it up, that was the first thing I noticed. It's a hard shell case, yeah. Cancerous. Bro, thank you. Cancerous, dude. Thank you so much for the 10, man. Bro, come on, man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a good day today, man. Oh shit, I didn't even check. Does the plate support split? It does. Thank you guys. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, we're not going to install the PE film today because I don't know. You know what sucks though, man? Can I be honest with you guys? In terms of content, I can post the best sounding keyboard that I have, right? And I like, a little more high pitched things. And it gets like people being like, "Oh, it's not that great. This doesn't sound that good." I post anything that has PE film. People on TikTok and stuff like that just go, "Oh my god, this is the best. This is the best keyboard ever." Chili, we're at 700. Argato, thank you so much for your Prime too, man. Holy! All right, we'll do a little giveaway. We'll do a giveaway. You guys ready? Hold on. Let me figure out what we're giving away. A Constellation 65, black and brass. I believe it has tactile switches on it, but I think I have an additional PCB that I bought. I think I bought like 4 PCBs for this. So I can double check to see where those are. Let us... Hold on, I need to get to the page. Don't fucking start entering now. Can't say no to that. It's a pretty nice keyboard. Pretty premium. Remember that cost me a pretty penny back in the day. But let's do the giveaway. Where is the giveaway thing anyways? How do we do that again? Cloudbot? Giveaways. Hold on. Complete. Custom. You have 3 minutes. Everyone enter with exclamation point raffle. Thank you guys so much again. The last giveaway is at 900 subs. And that's going to be for a Shelby 80. The Shelby 80. That's the last one we have. What the hell's with this screw? What the fuck? We're like bound together. Bound together. Let's see who is gonna get this guy today. I wonder who. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, by the way. It's a really cool keyboard today. I'm pretty excited to fully build this up. Still, one of the issues with Stabies is right there. That's so weird. The threading I've noticed in some of the Stabies is like pretty hot garbage. I don't know why that is. It's on the newest batch only. You kind of have to like crank them in a little bit. IQ, thank you so much. Let's fucking go. Love you, Alex. Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. There is always like one Stabie per bag that has like hot garbage threading inside of it. I can't for the life of me. No, I just dropped it. I need to clean my room tomorrow. That's on my other goal list for tomorrow. Let's go. Caught the live stream for the first time and came in at a perfect time? Gray, what's going on, dude? Control break, thank you so much for your prime, man. I appreciate you. Alright, we're done this. Alright, let's see. Can we draw yet? No, almost done. We'll be able to draw in a second. Let's put this away before I drop it on something. What keycap set should I put on this? I feel like today is a great day for Olivia, but I also think I have Olivia on something. Maybe we can put Olivia. Bleezy, thank you so much for your prime, dude. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, guys. Oh wait, wrong way for the plate. Oh, well, it's a good thing I did not put on the last stab here. All right. Let's put that guy on. Greg would look good on that. Would it now? Would it look good? All right, guys. I don't have... Dude, I actually don't have cherry copper yet. I need to pick it up still. Or ask Mike to send me one of the two. I've been on the lookout for some keycaps in darker green colors. Oh, that's actually... The Inky Silent Forest one is not bad. All right, let's see who's going to win. Who wins the Constellation? Steven. Congratulations, Steven. Steven, are you there? Does Steven claim? Congrats. Congratulations. Whoa, dude, what's going on, dude? So, Steven, I will message you, or you can message me on Twitch, private message me. In the next few days, I'll be sending you like a form to fill out for shipping info. Let me put your name down here. And then I'll probably ship everything out after the holidays. Maybe one or two before, but I don't want to get things mixed up in the holiday rush of stuff. All right, guys, and the next one is at 900 for the Shelby 80. All right, let's do this now. Let's test these. Thank you guys so much again, man. hope we give away a total of 15 keyboards so far, and there's one final keyboard to give away. I hope the giveaways have been most pleasurable to you guys. I hope this has been most good. Yeah, I figured why not, Kupo. I kind of do want to give everything away, so. I had a list up, but the last one was at 900. So whenever this counter hits 100%, will be the last one. It'll just be running until the 25th, 26th, whatever. And then if we hit it, we hit it. If not, I'm not too concerned. There's one giveaway you haven't mentioned, the stash. That's canceled. The stash one was only for the subathon day. That was it. All right, let me test all these stabs. You said all... Alex's partner was like, you said all that was leaving to the condo. It's all leaving the condo. Dude. Believe it or not, Philip. There's like my collection of keyboards that I like. There's another collection like of
Less
stuff
than
that I
you long time,
use,
Alex.
which is some of the stuff that I listed here today. But like, it's just kind of... It needs a better home, man. Like, it needs someone who's actually gonna like it. You know what I mean? So you know, not gonna lie, I thought the subathon might be like Nathan's during the summer. It was a sleepless night. No, I don't think it's healthy to do that kind of stuff. To stay up for like 20 hours. Great, thank you so much for the 200 bits, dude. Should you save your stash and give that away? Huh? I don't think I want to do that. All right, one sec. Let me get the keycaps. Remember that one we did with Mint Relay? Yeah, dude. I know that was for a good cause.
Sorry,
but
missed the
fuck, man, that was
subathon.
tough. Ricky! No, dude, you don't have to apologize for that stuff, man. I'm glad you're here now just chilling with us. That's all. That is all that matters. Yeah, I think Olivia is the best set for this. You guys want to clone him to have an Alex all of your own? No one's getting my DNA, bro. Come on. It's definitely not healthy. No, man. I don't think... That's something I just don't want to do again. That was like a one-time thing doing that 12-hour stream. I think I did another really long one with Max. I think we were up for like... I don't know, another 10 hours just doing this. But it was like 10 hours at night, you know, past normally when I'd go to bed. So, that was tough. Your Toronto man accents was leaking there? When I said no. Bro, I'm chilly. This city, man, is... Toronto's getting weird, bro. Toronto's getting weird. It's, becoming a weird place to live, dude. It is, a low-key a little scary, too. Been weird? Okay, Choso's mean to me, man. Wait, I want to get another mat. Do I have another mat here? Because I don't want to take... You know what I'm going to do? I'll put this back in the box for the time being. Alright, much better. All big cities are weird? I remember that one with Mint Relay. It was great, but felt kind of dizzy getting back to back for so long. Yeah. Dude, that's why I can't do subathons, dude. They're just they're too mentally taxing. I'd rather do something short and sweet with like lower sub goals, you know, and just give away a whole bunch of stuff and other stuff. Prime, no, I'm not in a bad area at all. It's just the city is like, I don't know, man. I love the city, but at the same time I don't. It's weird. Alex, what's the blue tool? This is the best tool in keyboards. This plate is a little flexy, so we're using something called a plate fork. Hear me out. It is the best tool because it supports the plate It's a plate's best friend, right? I know it looks like a comb. It looks like a stash comb. But it makes it so you don't have to put a lot of pressure into like holding up the plate, and it's awkward. Have you ever had like a plate just awkward to put things in because it was like sinking down as you're trying to push it in? That's why I love this tool. This tool's the best. This tool rules. You can use it to eat or comb your hair after you're done. I don't know about that one, dude. Wait, there are combs specifically for your stash? There actually is. There's actually specific combs for mustaches. I don't know. I don't own one, but...
Were we 6 months?
Marius, dude. Thank you so much for the 6 months, dude. Glad you're here. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, today's build is only this guy here. We're focusing in on the Opus 1. Tra, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. Glad you're here, man. I hope you're enjoying everything today. So nice. I'm 33 and can't grow a mustache. Dude, don't feel bad, man. Everyone's facial hair and genetics are different. I actually, you know what's really weird? I don't know if you guys can see. I don't grow hair right here. It doesn't grow. It's so weird. That's kind of why I don't do big beards. Because there's like a really awkward phase where it just doesn't look good. Right? Actually, even right over here, like right beside the mustache, I think this is fairly common for some men though. This doesn't grow at all either. So usually I'm left with like what looks like a very patchy beard. I don't know why. I don't know why that is though. So don't ask me. I literally have no clue. My mustache doesn't connect on one side. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can notice it today. There's like 2 lines here that don't grow hair very well. So when I usually let my mustache shave down, anyways, it's not 100%. Don't feel bad. Mine only seems like it's 100% because you're seeing like me on a side profile constantly. Oh shit. Yeah, dude, my brother's the same way. He has some of his beards like copper. Don't feel bad though, guys. It ain't worth feeling bad over. I'm sad, Alex. I broke a trace on my F1 PCB. Yo, iPod, take a picture. I'll help you. Take a picture of it. Send it to me. Like, can you do that right now? I'll help you right now. Or Toasty can help you, but I'll help you first. You can fix it. Toasty designs PCB, so he's probably the better person, but one of us will help you. How bad did you break the trace? Are you planning to make a keycap or switch set? I did make a keycap set one time. I really liked it. I don't use it much because I only have one set and I want to keep it in the box as like a present to myself one day, but I do love the I love gradient sets, and I wish there was a GMK set with a gradient on it that I owned, but no, I don't think I want to go the GMK route. It'll be so expensive because it's so many different colors. It's a personal the personal Shelby, yes. That's the one that's at 900 subs. They can't call me neckbeard if I can't grow a beard. That's true too. That's actually big true. Do you lubricate the T roses? I do. I think KTT roses are... They're okay on lube, but you kind of need them. The silver one, yeah. You kind of need them lubed. Or else it just, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? Way, dude. Speaking of roses, I'm about to spring swap mine. Are you going heavier or are you going lighter? Like lighter than what it is? Actually, the roses are not a bad weight. What are the roses again? Stock weight? I don't remember. Is there a switch that feels good on lubed? There's a few. The most common switch I can recommend you that feels like pretty good unlubed, because they're stock lubed, is the Zepsody Wisteria ones. Those are pretty good. Or the, shit, what are they called? There's a bunch of them, but Wuche has a lineup of switches now that have pre-lube on them, and the pre-lube is okay. I'd say like the Wisteria one's better, but the pre-lube on those is probably the best, more mass-produced switch I've seen. Is it okay to clean stabs and reuse them? Yeah, why not? Very important question from a lurker. How are you, you handsome homie? Dude, I'm doing well, man. I'm trying my best to, like, you know, just chill out today and have a good. I did a lot of work today. I think streams are kind of like my chill out time. So this is my unwinding. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day. How about you? How was your day? How was your day from streamer to lurker? Alpaca's pretty decent. See, I kind of like, I know people who think that too, right? Like people say alpacas are pretty good unlubed. I actually think the opposite. And it's mostly just the spring ping I don't like in the alpacas. TTT aces are fire stock. Have I tried an ace stock? I don't think I have. At the end of the day, though, this keyboard the hobby is completely preference, which we haven't said that in this channel in a while. But there's a lot of like preference based things, and you might love the feel of a good, like some people love Oil Kings. Actually, some people love CJs. I personally really don't like the stock feeling too much of CJs, and I personally think that Oil Kings could be better, but they're acceptable to use stock to a certain degree. But everyone's gonna have different preferences, different likes, which makes the hobby more fun, trust me. Dude, really, Money? You like banana splits on lube? I have to give that another go. I don't remember how that is. I mean, my go-to spring of choice is 55 gram TX springs, the long versions. But I've been experimenting with some other springs right now because the reason why I'm experimenting is because I'm running low on my favorite spring, and I kind of don't want to order more right now. So I have some other springs that I've ordered, and I'm trying those, and they're all not too bad. I have a bunch of Kinetic Labs. I don't mind the Kinetic Labs ones. I don't mind the Wuche ones. How do you decide on what switch to use for the board? Kind of random, man. I don't really have like, there is some combos that I know will always sound good, but honestly, I think the most fun is just like choosing a switch and roll with it. And if you don't like it, take it apart. For me, one thing that I try to do too is I try to like color match things. There are a lot of boards I love color matching, even though you might never see the switch. Compliment for Eon. Eon, let me tell you. First of all,
Merry
thank you, Jiro.
Christmas.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Eon, I'd love you for eons. I hope you're having a great day today, dude. I hope the rest of your week goes good. I know it's just the start of the week, but I hope the whole damn thing goes well. Sick. These are GAT ink switches. Do you notice any difference between GAT inks and the boxed versions? Yeah, I think. You know, I'm not the most avid GAT ink user, so I guess I don't really know. Oh gosh. I think there's a difference though. Hydrate, got you. The vibes in this channel are just what I needed today. The anxiety's been pretty bad. Jutsu, dude, just take a nice, like, put your feet up, take a chill. We're right here, you know? Yeah, these are just standard. These are not the box versions, Chozo. Looking good. All right, let's solder this all into place. Let's see, actually, I want to actually just make sure these are all pressed into place nicely. This does have some flex cuts on it, so with any sort of flex cuts on PCBs, just always make sure all your switches are properly pushed in all the way. That plate looks interesting. These are where the gasket tabs would go. Oh wait, why is my soldering iron all the way down there for? Did I tell you guys what I did the other day by accident? This is a total accident, dude. I have HDMI cords for my cameras, right? Bro, I don't know why I did this. I had actually 2 stories to tell you. I don't know why I did this, but I had my soldering iron fixing a keyboard the other day. And I put my fucking HDMI cord. Like, for some reason, I lifted it up and put it on top of the soldering iron. And I pushed it over to the side, not realizing that the soldering iron was on. And I burnt a hole through my HDMI cord. I was just like, what's with me, man? Then today, I wanted to go get mail downstairs, right? Bro, I text my girlfriend, I'm like, where are my keys? And I'm like texting her, I'm like, I don't know where I put my keys. Then I guess I realized in my head, I'm like, my keys are in my pocket. I just picked them up like 5 minutes ago. And I think I'm like slipping a little bit, you know? Dude, I don't know what was with me. Like, I literally was like, no, I'm stupid. They're literally in my pocket. Elderly? Okay, dude. I got a massive gash in my monitor bezel from my soldering iron. No, you know what I think it was? Lala, I think it's just me. Like, I think it's a part of me just like stressed out a little bit for the holiday season, because I was overthinking holiday stuff today. As a community, Greybush over 33. Drink more water, maybe, dude. I double it after that happened. I went and grabbed like 15 glasses. I swear to God, dude. I have been hydrating more and I feel better, dude. No, I don't smoke anything. I have been definitely feeling a crap ton. Like, it's weird too. I will say this as someone who thought I hydrated enough. I was not. I started drinking more water recently, like the last 2 weeks. If you go back, here's a challenge for you guys. Go back like 2 or 3 weeks on my stream. You'll notice I don't have as much energy. It's so interesting what water does to you, dude. But I've definitely been drinking more of it and less of other stuff. Very, very interesting. Is this Windows keyless? No, it's not. Okay, perfect. Let's start soldering this guy up. Bro, you need a software update? Sounds so mean. Hydro homies? Yeah, I just don't want to pee all day. It is what it is, man. When did you eat your Tiger Light? Did you use any of the foam? I use the mid-plate foam. I feel like you kind of have to. Oh shit, I think I'm running out of solder. I don't know if this will be enough today, so if this runs out... Hey, what is that? Oh, it's my girlfriend. If this runs out, then I will grab some more solder. This will probably run out though. This is all I have left. Okay, the badge is already removed there too. This is about 10 switches max. How much solder do you think this will cover, guys? Guess right now. I think this will cover the top row. I think we can do the top row. I think this is the whole top row. 2 rows, 25, 17. All right, start counting. So that's 1 switch. Now I'm nervous. Is this actually just 1 row? I've never measured out solder before. You know, maybe it is 2 rows. Maybe it's 1.5 rows. Uh, 17.5. It could be a half. Looks like 2 Subway sandwiches. What's your go-to Subway sandwich? I'm low-key trying to make this last, by the way, guys. Lazao TV, how you doing, dude? How you doing? Steak and cheese? Dude, I'm a steak and cheese guy, too. Steak and cheese is definitely one of the better options. What kind of bread, though? Disappearing salami? What on earth is that? Italian herb and cheese. Dude, I like the whole ass grain too, dude. Didn't they say, isn't like the Subway bread like just not good for you though? Isn't it like pure sugar? Didn't they say something about it being like more of a sweet thing? Isn't it like banned or can't be labeled as a good bread or something? Controversial Switch opinion? Controversial? I don't think I have one. The only one I might have is I truly think most long pull switches sound the same. Most. Like 90, I'd say like 88% of long pull switches all sound the same to me. I would not be able to tell the difference. Alright, one row down, and we still have that much to go. Anyone who said 2 rows, I think you're right. Yeah, I think you guys are right. I think this is 2 rows. That is crazy controversial. Is it? Technically, you can't call it bread. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Here's the weird part, dude. I think cherry brown switches are not bad switches, but I don't think that's a controversial opinion. I think more people have been like, more people know it's a meme now that brown switches are bad. I just think they're just not great tactile switches. New desk got here and it's fucking huge. 3 feet deep. I kind of want a deeper desk too, but I was looking at this stand-up desk because I kind of do want a stand-up desk. I just don't like some of the tabletops that some of them have. But I was looking at this other one called the charcoal, I think it was called, or something it was. It has like a really cool finish on it. It happens to be pure white. And like low key, I'm not about having a desk that can get easily dirty like that. Yeah, Chili, you think so? I've never had one, right? So are they just good on paper? Is that all it is? I was thinking about Uplift as well, but I do worry that that is a valid concern. I worry if I buy one, I'm just never going to use it. I had one and sold it a year after. If you want to stand, just stand. You're not wrong. Whoever said 2 rows, you're wrong. It's 2 rows and something else now. Hold on. 2 rows in one switch. God, this is getting a little tough to use. I got my Uplift back in 2020. I stand 90% of the day. See, that's what I'm also curious about too. Like, would I use it? I'm like, so sad I couldn't. All right, this is all I can safely use. Ow, it burns. Whoever said a half switch was right. Is it 27? Hold on, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 33 and a half. Did anyone say 33 and a half? Let me get some more solder. I am using, I don't think anyone said more than 25. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm using a tabletop from IKEA, believe it or not. I def said 33 and a half. When Alex looks at Angel, why are there so many Angel jokes today? How do you guys know how I look at Angel? Did Angel leak that? Me and Angel make goo-goo faces to each other sometimes. Yeah, that's true. I can't really run and get it because I have a lot of cables on the ground. So that'd be really bad if I did. And that's why I'm using tweezers. I need to get a pair of scissors that stays in my room. The pair of scissors I have always ends up back at the shipping station that I have. Ahem, I requested a posture check. Yep, I got you. I got you. That's actually my, after I get more into like making sure I drink water, posture is gonna be another thing I really focus up on, dude. Because my posture is fucking horrible. Why did they put the Kester solder here so awkwardly? They really tape it down, don't they? Hobby knife? I have a hobby knife, but it's big. But yeah, I should get a small little knife for sure. I use old trauma shears as scissors. That's actually not a bad idea. How do you find lubing therapeutic or boring? I used to find it therapeutic. There are certain days, because I do fidget, that I find having switches in front of me to lube very nice. Luz, thank you so much for the Prime, dude. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you. But there are some other days where I could not be arsed to lube. Couldn't care less. Depends on the mood I'm in. I have to be watching something too, man, or talking to friends at the very least. Or like I think I go insane. I have to consume some sort of entertainment. How many millimeters is the solder that I use? It is 0.8 mil. Some people I think use thinner than this. I think some people use 0.6, right? In the hobby? I'm not sure. I don't know what everyone uses. Is Chozo going good night? Good night, Chozo. I guess he is. Alex, want to do coffee Thursday around noon, picking up the puppy? What's Thursday? Were you picking the puppy? I guess, you know what? Can you message me this out? I don't want to dox you. I'll see what I'm doing Thursday. Coffee always sounds fucking delicious. Adding emotes. GN happens to be one. Oh. I thought you were going to bed, Chose. I was like, what the fuck? Why are you going to bed this early? That's why I was confused there for half a second. Oh, no, it was out. I'll tell you if I'm weirded out, bro. It's okay. Got baited by Chozo? I literally didn't know. I had to look at the other screen. It doesn't show up in this chat. That's why. I do 0.8 as well for most work and have 0.5 for small work. I should get a roll of thinner. I really should. I should pick up one single roll of thinner solder for when I do hot swap sockets. But I don't. I don't know, man. I don't usually do it. Because I usually can get away with just using this. Usually. Oh, wait. Who was talking before about... Did they message me, actually? Hold on, let me find out. Someone had their trace that ripped out of their PCB? I just don't remember who. Oh, okay. You sent me. Wait, what happened? So I think I damaged the trace on number 2 because the W and S don't work, and the number 3 doesn't work either. Whoa, what happened? Were you doing Mil-Max sockets? Toasty's helping me? Yeah, 0.8 is kind of universal. Yeah, it's probably it might be a trace issue. Toasty on the case. Fucking much love for Toasty. Okay, Toasty. Alright, Toasty, you know what? You're probably the better choice anyways, to be completely honest with you. But iPod, was it because of what's it called? Wow, can't remember now. Mil-Max sockets, is that what happened? Were you like trying to take one out? What's the story behind it? What the heck? This is the desk, let's see. Oh, it's actually kind of nice. I'm a sucker for desks like this. Gray? Is it wood still? What color did you get? I really like the legs on this. I have these type of legs. More of like I have more like rusted looking ones, but smudge, oh no. Yeah, you gotta be careful with those Mil-Max, dude. Regular wood? Wow, nice desk, dude. Very nice desk. The FE desk, it's Canadian and it's cheaper. You have to link me. I'm not after a new desk. I love this tabletop, by the way. I'm just kind of after the lifting part of it. But it's kind of not plausible to do right this moment. I'm more looking for the future when I have to inevitably like redo my setup in a new room. Because I think I do want to make the small slight shift to having a standing desk. Because believe it or not, when I used to, one of my jobs, I actually had a walking treadmill with a desk. I loved that thing. The walking treadmill with the desk was awesome. Obviously, can't really do that right now, but can get the standing desk legs and use your current top. I just, you know what it is too, conveniently? I don't want to take everything apart on my desk. I couldn't be bothered to do that until I make the new setup change. But that won't be for a little while. FE desk? Let's see this. Oh, it is electric. Just move it side to side and hit an L shape. I wish I had the room here for this. Why does this seem like... Oh, it is kind of smaller, huh? How much is large? Oh, 70 inches isn't that bad. Oh, they have like other colors too. Gray? Huh. I've heard it. Actually, you know what? I have heard of this brand. I'm soldering for the first time tonight. Bogle. Just take your time, dude. No rush. Use small amounts of solder. You can always add more. You're not going to hurt your switch by reflowing the solder. You didn't have any issues taking the setup apart for the Mac Studio? To be fair though, Toasty, that didn't require any moving of things in my room. All I did was place this small little Mac Studio box on my desk and then add a monitor. And then moved cables. That was it. But with legs, I'd have to tear down the whole desk. And then, because I have cables that only reach from the... Like, I have cables that are the exact size from my cable box to, like, the monitor, for example. So I think I would need to get something... How can I word this? A little longer, I guess, that has some give. Clipped. What is that though, Chozo? Is it Umbreon? Next time Alex goes sucks, he gets clipped. Is it Umbreon taking a picture? Why am I struggling to look at this, dude? It is? Okay. Let me give you guys my few month in Mac review though. I actually really like it, dude. Probably one of the better changes I've made. My workflow has 1000% changed for the better. I will say though, there are some times, like for example, Streamlabs does not run well on the Mac, which is really weird, but a lot of other programs run so much better. But I don't know, I think it's also just like maybe Streamlabs is not like optimized to be on this platform, but I don't know, I really, really like, yeah, I'm all on Mac. I'm even streaming on the Apple computer right now. All right, we are done this. We are done doing our switches. We're using the Mac Studio, the base edition one, because I could not afford the more higher up one. That is way above my pay grade. I don't really game though. Like I turn on the other computers sometimes to game, but the only time I turn it on is Apex. That's it. Everything else I play games that run on the Mac. Like I play TFT and stuff, you know? Okay. So let's do this keyboard now. Let's do this, guys. It is time to put this thing together. This is gonna be so heavy. All right, first things first. Let's screw this guy down. The badge. I'm gonna do this now before I forget. Have you tried Moom Magnet Alfred? Are you talking about like the add-ons for Apple? No. I think on my old Mac setup, because I did have a Mac setup prior to me playing, or prior to me streaming, I had Alfred, but I don't, God dude. These bags sometimes, man, I'm just awful at opening them. I don't really use it that often now, like the search function, because I have everything on my taskbar that I need. Never use your mouse again. God, you're making me want to go back to it now. Maybe I'll go back to it. Kim Lin Win, how you doing? It was good. How is the charity stuff going? What are you guys at? How do you set up your keys now in Win Keyless? For the Apple computer, if there's no... I just changed this to command. This I'll just leave. And I'll put this on a layer basically to be what I guess Alt is. But it's very rare that I even have to use that particular key. There's some things in Photoshop that I might have to use it for, but... All right. Let's do this, guys. Time to build this guy up. Oh, this has this. So I don't know what screw these are supposed to be. Is it this screw? Or is it this screw? I think these screws are for the daughter board. So it could be this screw. I think. I guess we'll find out right now. It's going well. We hit our team goal already. That's amazing. Congratulations. Where's my screwdriver kit? That's actually huge. The smallest screw with the hex is for the logo. Oh, so maybe not these. These are Phillips. So let's put these here. Would it be this? I'm assuming these. Okay, we'll use these guys because these are hex. Thank you, Resonance. I appreciate you. Yeah, the finish is pretty good. I am noticing, like, to be critical on the top piece, but these are on the inside parts, not on the exterior. I can see tooling paths and some of the machine marks here. Not crazy, you know, bad for being on the inside, but just to point it out in case someone's wondering, there are some machine marks and tooling paths that I can see. But again, it is on the inside, so to me that's, you know, passable to a lot of degree. Oh yeah, this is the one. Perfect. I think I want to change the hex though because it isn't standardized size. Phillips makes sense. Correct me if I'm wrong, Resonance. I believe Phillip is not as good as a bit because isn't Phillips screws, aren't they easier to strip? Isn't that like a thing? Again, maybe I'm speaking out of my ass, but I think you want to stick with hex as far as I know. All I know is I've never had a problem with hex screw stripping, but I've had tons of problems with Phillips stripping. What's up, Mandy? How you doing? Phillips strip pretty easy. Yeah, so maybe that like piece of criticism I think is valid to not switch. Maybe in fact switch everything to hex if you can. Phillips head screws are bad. Source, I'm Philip. Okay, Philip. Torx is better than hex / Rob. Phil slot it. I don't think I've used this slot it. But yeah, Torx is really nice too. If you can switch to Torx, that'd be even better. But I think with anyone in custom keyboards, like you're not really gonna find someone who doesn't have like one of these kits. You know, I know you sent this over too. Thank you for this. This is like fucking awesome. I've never had one of these like Allen key keychains. This is definitely gonna be useful because I'm always losing these things. I'm gonna keep this in my desk. Okay, that's done. I guess the other question I have for you two, Resonance, is do these go on the plate on both sides? And was I correct in reading that this was going to be double mounting system? Or is this going to be a singular mounting system? So is this just going to be gasket? Torx is poggers, but we don't need that amount of torque. So I agree that hex is best since people are more likely to have them. That's true too. Do cherry blossom switches go with the brutal? I mean, I don't see why not. They probably will. You know. Phillips heads screws being easier to strip was originally a feature, not a bug. For real? That's actually interesting. Hey Alex, good to see you. Is this the Heracles TKL happening? Oh no, that one there, is it still happening? Yes. It should arrive soon. I don't know when. Beats me when. I honestly do not know. Okay, let's move this here for a second. And let's actually grab our case, which is here. I do want to tighten these guys up because all these screws, every single keyboard case ever, they get a little loose in transit. But I do think we probably should put the gaskets at least on the bottom case. I'm assuming they go on the top case too, but I don't see slots here, which I'd like to see for those. Should I get tweezers? I should. Would I have the tweezers? Originally, we did have a top mount in the gasket, but we changed it last minute to just. Oh, okay. So I did read right because I originally remember it being double mounting system. So it is just gasket. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Tweezers, aka the knife. It's multi-tooled, okay? You know, if you honestly could offer both mounting systems, obviously I can't test the top mount now, but guys, don't look at my reflection, okay? Or else I'll change it. I think both is always like welcomed, but like if the top mount's not good on this keyboard, because you know some keyboards just don't work well with certain mounting styles, then there's no point in adding it, you know. What I would do though is I would add a area to have these on the top over here, simply because it is nicer to have gaskets on the case rather than the plate, because if something happens to the plate, then you're kind of, you know, shit out of luck with the gaskets, because these gaskets are custom cut. But I would offer some slotted areas to add the gaskets. Clipped. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm changing up the angle. We also took off the gaskets on the top up as well, compresses the plate to our... Oh, okay, so this is just extra... Okay, so never mind everything that I'm saying. I thought this was just enough gaskets. It's just bottom gaskets. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I've had this on a few other keyboards too. Winking at the weight reflection. Should I go back and wink? This is so satisfying to put in, and I don't know why. All right, next up, we're done with this. Daughter board. I've also been seeing a trend. I don't know if it'll work on this keyboard. I'm gonna do it last. I've been seeing a trend of people putting their PE film on the bottom of their keyboards. I don't know if it does anything, but I've been seeing a lot of people do that recently. Curious, makes me curious. My friend built his D60 with gaskets on the case and has some issues with assembly. I don't know, Derek, I've been seeing it a lot, but issues with assembly, with the case moving around, I'm gonna be honest, the D60 is one of KBD fans' worst keyboards. That's the KBD fans one, right? It's one of my least favorite KBD fans keyboards, like they've ever released. Probably, like I said, their weakest design. Yeah, it's their weakest keyboard. Like that keyboard, in all honesty, I think sounded really bad. Which one's the one I don't like, Pancake? You know which one I don't like. I think KBD fans sent me one once. Oh no, it was a client, and I built it, and I was like, man, I do not like this. It might have been the light. Was it the light? It was one of the two. The old D60. Yeah, it was one of. It was so like. It did have mounting problems. No, it wasn't. If the light has gasket socks, I don't think it was the light. I don't remember. It was really a while ago. I think I streamed it. I did not like it. The first Opus is a composer first. Oh, okay. It's a composer's first piece. That's kind of cool. Let's put these guys here on. Yeah, it was probably the old one then. Anyways, I just didn't like the D60. That keyboard there, it needed a lot of work. It was too plasticky. Is not that great. That was packed with silicone. Yeah, the original one I think was also packed with silicone and had a really like disgusting sound profile. Like I said, I'm a big fan of the aesthetic of this keyboard though. Like even the inside right now, like this side profile, like I said, I really like this. So big fan here. So again, we'll take another quick peek at the bottom of this keyboard. Again, I think this is super cool. The finish is really good on the exterior. On the interior, not so much, but exterior is pretty damn good. This is the special edition one, but I kind of like it. I like the logo here. Usually I'm not a big fan, but I think this works. The design aesthetic's cool on this. Sick Twitter photo. I've been actually using it as my phone background. The back is pretty like basic, in case anyone was wondering. This is a fingerprint fucking magnet though, but I do think they're offering, I think they mentioned it too, they're offering different, what's it called? Shells for this basically in different materials. So I don't think they're gonna be doing PVD brass for everything. Second of all, why are you using the array? Why am I using the array? I like it. It's a nice keyboard. It's a nice keyboard. What you mean? Every surface of this looks like a fingerprint magnet. That's because it is. Also, you should also weigh the hefty boy on stream. I probably will. I think the heaviest keyboard I've done so far on stream is that See, Toasty? This is why the fly daughter board needs to be put on everything. Hello? What's going on here? There we go. We got it. We got him. Does this just kind of slot into place like this? Need to get this right here. Why is this not slotting in nice? I think the tolerance might be a little tight here for this, by the way, guys. The tolerance looks a little tight and it's not allowing this to come down. All right, there we go. Okay, got it. Just have to give it a little bit of force. Never mind, we're good. It slots in like perfectly to this. Actually, it's kind of a cool look too. All right, next we're gonna put the top case on and then put the feet. I am gonna criticize one point though, because there's one thing that you guys did on this that I usually don't like on keyboards. Again, love the design of this. Do not like the fact that the screws are hidden underneath adhesive feet. What I would recommend is feet that get basically compressed in this with pegs or whatever you want to put inside there. Like, you know, like the Geon F1.8 feet. I think those are way better than having adhesive feet go over your screws. Just because it makes taking these things off and on kind of a hassle in a lot of ways. And you're also destroying like the feet adhesive when you're doing that too. I know we have deep wells for this, so we'll probably use one of these too. But that's just my criticism for this. I'm assuming these long ones are for the back here. We should be okay to use this guy. Perfect. Hello, we're gonna go in. There we go. I think that wob set will still look nice in this. I mean, it'll look nice in everything. But yeah, pressure feet. Everything else though, beautiful. I love the way this thing looks, dude. I think this is such a pretty look. So shiny, yeah. Yesterday sucked because I was trying to disassemble my Kohaku and the screws stripped. What the heck? Dude, here's my tip for everyone here today too, man. The moment you start feeling pressure, when you're tightening in a screw, stop. You do not need to go more than that. You stop. Don't force things in. That's it. Clackbait is doing the. Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch Clackbait's video. I really want to see the black ANO version. Ask for consent? Okay. I wonder if the resonance caps will suit this key. Oh yeah! That would be pretty cool. Put resonance on this. This would be pretty nice actually with resonance. The black I know is my fave. That's cool. Yeah, I need to see that then. I think there are a lot of people that like this shiny PVD version of it. Okay, before I put the feet on, I'm just gonna make sure this keyboard turns on. We are golden. It turns on. All right, I don't want to import a key map. Thank you very much. Perfect, we're working. Why not PBT fans resonance tonight? I don't know, I want to use Olivia, man. I want to try Olivia on this. This is actually a really, really gorgeous keyboard, I have to admit. The more I look at this, the more I'm kind of falling in love. This This is such a big foot. Oh, these slotted nice, actually. They adhere nice. No, like, it seems a little short on one side, but it's okay. I would make these just a tad bit longer, I guess. Oh, no. What did I do? I ripped it out too fast. I went too quick, guys. The more I look at you, the more I fall in love. Damn, bro. It means a lot. Okay. We are done skis. Let me put away all these screws, and then I'm gonna put some keycaps on. I gotta admit, this looks clean. I'm not used to doing stuff like this. This is like very, I feel like this is a little bit loud with the shininess, but I kind of like it. So all variants, I think Resonance Studios said they're aiming for, but about $450. $450. Oh. Actually, you know what I'm going to do first? Let's wipe this down a little bit. Where's the cloth that this came with? So shiny. Seriously has an Olivia vibe. Makes it a lot nicer. Do you guys like this? Ah, it's kind of cool. It has like a cool vibe. How many kilos or pounds? Ooh, Alluvia would be pretty sick. I will weigh it afterwards. I need to go get my scale again. Let's lift this up. Actually, this is my first time seeing it with the badge. Actually, the badge is pretty nice. I like, you know, it's actually not bad. I like the rounded corners. I can already say that I think a few people might put a little criticism in the badge placement because it's not quite. I think it's actually supposed to be centered from the corner here to the corner here. But I know some people, like myself, I actually kind of prefer it to be. Actually, can't really do it on this guy, but they kind of prefer it to be within line of this. But I think this is more just like a preference of design here. Other than that, I do think this looks pretty nice. Is the badge straight? Yeah, badge is straight. Badge is completely straight. It's just not centered to what you guys are probably used to. But yeah, it looks straight to me. Is this a proto though? This is a proto. Resonance Studio, I know they're in chat. Is there going to be like any major differences between this and a release version in terms of exterior design? So I know that we've already mentioned a few things about the internals. Damn, this I like the bezel width too. The bezel width is nice. Let's put on Gene K. Those films make the switches look amazing. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Okay, the one sad thing, guys, I don't know where I put it, is I have no idea where I put the white spacebar to Olivia, like at all. So we're just gonna use the pink spacebar today. Is it the right spacebar? I wish I knew where I put it. I have the other white spacebar, but not the 6.25U one. I don't exactly know where on earth I stuck it. No, it's not in there. I think we'll be tweaking small things here and there, rethinking the feet, like you said. If there's one thing I could ask for this entire keyboard, is I think the feet need to be tweaked. The feet need to be tweaked, and if there's one other small design thing that I can. Again, let's finish building the keyboard, and then I'll criticize one other thing. There's actually a small thing I like with keyboards is having some space underneath the spacebar. So I know on the when we opened it up that we saw that it had like the tab system. But if we had like a space where it's a bit more open, that the space bar could flex. It actually kind of does flex down on its own. But usually that makes a space bar a tiny bit more poppy. But again, let's just finish building it and then we'll go from there. I think the feet were my number one ask. Other than that, I have to admit, guys, very pretty keyboard. Very, very pretty. Oh yeah, I think this keycap set's perfect, guys. Tab. QWERTY. Do you ever encounter the spacebar making a sound when it comes up? What do you mean by that? Do you mean like an upstroke sound? Like, is it a loud ticking noise? Oh gosh. Is it a loud ticking noise? Been looking forward to this board for a long time. Oh, for real? It's a nice board. I have to admit, like, it's very pretty. Definitely one of the prettier keyboards that's coming. Sometimes you have like the odd keyboard that's a little bit boring, but alright. This is not the right size. This one here. I'm trying to like not touch the edges after I just cleaned them, but I know it is bound to happen. Oh God, I wish I didn't have bad opinions. What do you mean, VDub? There's no, I mean, you don't have to have a bad opinion. You just have an opinion. Unless it's a dumb remark, but even that is debatable. If you're taking recommendations, the ability to take out stabs while disassembling, actually, dude, this is not just for Resonance. This is for every fucking big maker out there. I don't know why this stopped being a thing, but like, why did designers stop taking out the ability to mod stabs? Like, for example, so you see how it's like, I don't know if you can see. I don't want to, actually we'll pick it up. You see how it's like there's a plate covering it and you can't really take out or mod the wire? There's been a few keyboards that have that ability, but everyone else has kind of like stopped adding it. And I love that ability to like mod the stabilizer completely or even just take it out with the proper cutout on a plate. Again, I don't know if it's like maybe I don't know how to word this. Maybe it's something to do with like the integrity of the plate being compromised, becomes too flimsy. But stab cutouts, I've tried to like get on board. I tried to get people on board with those for so long, but nobody wants to get on board with them. Link is borked. Oh yeah, great, it didn't work. Sometimes the links won't like just straight won't work in here. If there's like a certain character in it, it just breaks. I just built a tofu and messed up a stab, and taking it out was a nightmare. That's why I think like more designers need to add that feature. But again, it's very rare that I see boards with that. Very rare. I don't expect everyone to drop what they're doing and change that, but still would be nice to see. Maybe that's just me being too hopeful. Solder boards are a nightmare to stabs. Yeah. Like I said, that's not just limited to Resonance or anyone. That's just in general a finding that I've noticed. Put that there. DP. Do you have Dark Olivia? I do. I don't know. I was gonna put Dark Olivia, but I'm also a really big sucker of this like overall color scheme. But I do have Dark Olivia too. I don't know how to describe it, but my spacebar sometimes makes like two sounds. Solo, what kind of keycap set are you using? Are you using a GMK set, like a PBT set? What brand? Dark Olivia would be really nice on this. I agree, but not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for this color of Olivia. This is the original. I like the original. Although I might switch the enter key back to the dark one. Yeah, what profile? Is it cherry profile? The only thing I can think of if it's making that sound, dude, is you might have a warped spacebar and the ticking noise is just what's happening to it right now. But it could be a warped spacebar. Very, very, very possible that that's what it could be. Pono would probably look sick on this too. Dude, I've kissed Pono goodbye. My girlfriend bought I got Pono for my girlfriend, and then she said that I'm not allowed to use the keycaps anymore because she likes it so much. So that's one keycap set that you'll never see on any of my boards because the keycap set was taken from me. Taken and is never going to return. Can we get some massages in chat, please? It's pretty sad. Yeah. I hope she reads this. I hope she's looking at her computer right now and sees how sad I am. There she is. She sees how sad I am.
Builds.
Thank you for the 200 bits, Gray. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, dude. I appreciate. These keycaps look great as a contrast. That's what I was thinking too. Like some contrast is there. I feel like I'm missing one of the keycaps. She said Sag too. She knows it's Sag, but she was not going to give it to me. Where's the goddamn last keycap that I need? It's like hiding somewhere. It's buried in here. Oh, here it is. Found it. And I also need one more arrow, which we got. I am going to switch to the dark entry though, because I think that would look a lot better. Now to find it though. The last key is always the hardest to find. Yeah, it's so, I don't know why that is. Yeah, this looks a lot better with this. Much better. Okay, and then I need a control. Well, I need two controls technically. Fuck it, I'm going to move this over here. Any poppy keycap sets for silver? You know, with silver, everything kind of works. I feel like if you have any sort of bright colored keycap set, they all kind of like do their job on making silver kind of pop. I'm having a hard time finding a nice keycap set for my PC array that I ordered. May I present to you Polybius? May I present Polybius? It looks great on the PC. Look at that. Look how nice this is. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. No worries, dude. Oh, wow, you can literally visualize it here. Dude, I also think if you're going to go for something too, Civilization would probably look really nice on this too. Probably really, really nice. Alright, now to find the other stuff I need for the side over here. Second hardest part about my journey today. I might just say fuck it and use whatever, because I don't think we're going to be finding this anytime soon today. Oh, I found this one here. That's one I need. And then... And then page up and page down. Fuck it. Okay. Don't know if I like page up and page down there, but whatever. I couldn't seem to find function, and I'm not going to go digging for it for 20 minutes. What's going on, Clay? How you doing? And then, how does group by work? I've never done something like that. It's pretty simple. Group buys are essentially a way to fund a keyboard project, usually used by people or smaller designers who don't have the capital to like go all in and order thousands of their project. Basically what you do is you're giving your money to a vendor or some sort of person running a project, and they're going to take that money and then buy enough units to fulfill the project. Typically with group buys, you get a cheaper price than an in-stock unit because you're heeding all the risk, right? You are part of like that first round of buyers that's heeding the risk for, you know, the group buy. Financially as well, like you're taking that burden. And then usually see your project in however long that the runner is going to tell you it takes from the factory and to quality control it. Group buys are, at the end of the day, a risk, you know, but they are still a good way to get some smaller projects off the ground. As businesses grow, in my opinion, group buys and stuff like that should all be taking responsibility. Like all the risk should be on the runner. So as companies grow, I truly feel like that's the way. I know places like Novelkeys, they do pre-orders now where if they run a project, they're buying it. You're buying a slot. So it doesn't matter how it's doing, they're just going to buy it. So that I agree with, that I like. But yeah, that's basically how they kind of work. I'm sure there's more elegant ways to describe and explain this, but Juby, is that my favorite content creator in keyboards next to Tim? Actually, fuck Tim, dude. Juby's my favorite now. There we go, dude. I love Juby. I wasn't expecting to take up your time. That's okay, dude. Dude, Tim who, bro? I'm about to print a picture of Juby and put him on my wall. If you guys didn't notice, I'm talking to Tim this morning, right? Tim has my picture angled where the light basically overexposes my photo. All right? But the other photos on Tim's wall, all good. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that he put me in a spot where the sunlight blocks me out. Absolutely crazy to me, dude. Meanwhile, I got Timothy posted on my wall in plain sight for all to see. Crazy to me, dude. Diss track incoming. Friendship ended with Tim. Juby is now my best friend, dude. I'm kidding, Tim. You're still my friend. If you watch this, I'm so sorry, dude. Alex, I've been sleep deprived lately and I fell asleep. Can you do another sound test? I haven't even done one sound test. Almost like he doesn't want people to see you. It's true, right? Amazing. That's weird, dude, right? All right. Let's see how this sounds. This guy. Hi, Tim. Hi, Tim. How you doing? If you guys didn't know, Tim wasn't feeling good the other day, so I felt really bad because I think he had like almost the same thing as me, where my voice was like shot. Hi, Tim. We're still friends, right? Let's see how this sounds, guys. It looks really pretty. Look at the side profile. He felt bad, but he still took pot shots at me. I still love you, Tim. Actually, this is a pretty looking keyboard, man. This is so nice. Hi, Tim. What's on the forehead? Huh? Like over here? Oh, I did notice one thing on the back. It says like resonance in a small little font. Oh man, I put my fingerprints all back on this. Kind of see it right over there. We need a roast Tim points redeem. No, bro. I gotta be honest with you, dude. We do that enough for free. We don't need points. We don't need points to roast Tim. That already happens. Oh, dude, I'm down. You want to redeem for roasting Tim? No, dude, Tim's going to complain to me afterwards. One day I'm going to roast him too bad, and he's going to complain to me afterwards. I don't want to do it. I'm going to dip. Have a good night. Whaling, take care, dude. All right, let's see what this sounds like. If I'm going to get roasted, I'm going to charge people. We should do a roast of Tim one day. That would be a legendary redeem. Okay, me and Tim will talk about it. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll have a roast for his channel for me, and a roast on my channel for him. We'll figure it out. Me and Tim have evolved our friendship like that. Isn't that crazy, guys? Drop Halo, thank you so much for the tier 1, man.
Done. Missed the stream. Have a sub instead.
Appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for the support. All right, let's see what this sounds like, guys. I'm already kind of surprised by the way the alphas sound. Okay, so hold on, that's actually kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting the spacebar to sound so thin. Being honest, my expectation was the spacebar didn't have enough. I guess it technically doesn't have a mounting point underneath, but I figured just because it was so tight around the inside of the bottom, like the framing, I thought it would be a little bit more. How can I word this? Not thin exactly, but just kind of empty sounding. Gabe, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. No, I do like this. These are GAT ink switches. So I love the alphas. I still think the spacebar is a bit sharper, just a slight bit sharper than I'd like. But I still feel like it works with the keyboard. It kind of contrasts the alphas.
Let's get an Apex squad together.
I know, I want to do viewer games soon. I need to figure out how I'm going to do that. You're much better at lubing than me. All the rows sound really consistent. Ink selling the board? No, I feel like if we used any switch here. You know what's really weird though, dude? I normally don't like inks. You guys know that, dude. I normally kind of hate inks. They're rare that I use them, but when I use them and I end up liking them, I love them. Inks, not you, dude. Great area. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. Not you, dude. Yeah, I normally don't like them, but they work with this board. I find inks in Palm or polycarbonate usually work. This is nice, I have to admit. My major criticisms for this though, feet, they truly need to they need a better way to mount them. Not using adhesives. So that's my major note for this. Yeah, resonance. I would like to see maybe just a little bit less tension along the plate. I think it's not even the plate that's causing the tension. I think the PCB just kind of needs to be a little bit smaller, or there's just not enough tolerance there to let it sit normally inside the case. It also just could be that I know that inside this it had a, I don't know, one of the gasket things, the opposite. It kind of slot it. Perhaps, I don't know, leave that a little bit more open. But that's my major criticism. The biggest thing is the feet. Maybe work on that a little bit. And then that's really it. I don't really have any major other points here. The finish on this is really, really nice for the special edition on the outside. The inside, not the best because I did see tooling paths in it. But no, I really like this. I think this is a really fucking cool keyboard. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very impressed. Can we see the bottom, please? Yeah. Now try with the foam on the bottom. Thing is though, I'm gonna not take it apart right now because the feet are adhesive and I want to take pictures and stuff. And if I can't get the feet back on nicely, I want to do that afterwards. That's the shitty part about adhesive feet is now I have to worry about the adhesive feet not going back on properly. I know I got 2 extra ones, but That's the shitty feet, you know? I mean, there are extra feet. I know there definitely are, but making, I guess, that little point there. It's a cool back piece. It's a very cool back piece. It looks nice. It almost doesn't look real. Isn't that like weird to say? It looks animated. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like this. This is nice. Very cool keyboard. Even the seam is well done too. I don't know if you guys can see that too. The seam has a bit of like a, I don't know, chamfer to it, whatever you want to call it. So it is exposed a little bit, but I think the seam kind of makes this look kind of classy. It's very nice. I like it. Although I do think this needs to be tightened up ever so slightly, but I don't want to like crank on the screws. But I like it. It looks good. Also, it's shiny because I thought it was made of plastic. Oh no, this is purely PVD'd. Could you maybe try a long pull for the spacebar? I could try. It's not hot swappable right now, but I could try one. I honestly should have maybe. I just didn't realize the feet were adhesive for whatever reason. I thought there was like points to put them in for some stupid reason. Now, if I get hands on another PCB for this, I will mill max one. The aesthetics are carrying this board. I think the sound profile is quite nice. The typing experience on this as well, it is not as soft as I thought it was going to be, but it's not stiff either, which is nice. I like the fact that they thought of not putting two gaskets and compressing the shit out of the gasket tabs, because then it also just been a stiff mess. So this is a comfortable typing experience. Now it's time for all PVD keycaps. Oh god. Nanu, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. Do you feel a little bit disappointed? No, not at all. Not at all. Like, not even a slight bit. Rusty. How you doing, dude? Rusty, are you going to put yourself on the waiting list for the camera? Dude, I ended up getting the other lens. I got this little lens. Oh, I got the glimmer glass, by the way, for the lens. Take a look at this. I don't know if you guys can see. That's not dust on it. That's like literal glitter. That's not dust. That's like glitter inside the filter. Or like speckles. Isn't that cool? But so basically this is like a diffusion lens or a diffusion filter. It's not a mist, it's actually glimmer glass by Tiffin. So this softens up some of the light sources. It kind of makes everything a little bit more, it kind of gives everything kind of almost a halo, a bit of bloom, I suppose, is the best word for it. But softens up some light sources. No, the glitter's not visible in any of the shots. I think that's just, I don't know why that's there. Because on the other diffusion stuff, it isn't. Did you see your website? It's still in the works, but I like it. Oh yeah, I did see your guys' website. It's awesome looking. Also, I love the trailer for the keyboard too. A dreamy look? Yeah, it's kind of like a dreamy look. I think that's the best way to kind of say what it is. Okay though, guys. That's it for me today. Is there a date for purchase for this? I believe they said Q4, but it might be moved over a little bit. If you guys want more information on the board, I linked the IC thing. Well, Chozo linked the IC thing in the stuff there, but you can always ask Resonance or go to their website to have more info. Okay, guys, one more roast before you go. No more roasting. We love Tim. We're just joking. Love you, Tim. All right, let's go. Let's go see who we can go raid. Let's see. Who can we raid? Oh yeah, let's raid them. They're doing Key Miss. Let's raid Go-Go. I think I need to flash this because I think this is... No, everything's working, but I can't seem to... Yeah, even this is working. Oh my god, it's the Mac. It's just not copying stuff right. Hold on, is this in VIA? Is this in VIA, dude? Because I can't copy and paste because nothing's set up properly for my Mac computer. Just doing a giveaway. Have a good one. Back to PC. Yeah, we're gonna switch back for 1 second to something that I set up already. Hold on 1 second. I think it does have VIA file, but it needs to be flashed. Oh, can you send that to me? I'll flash it. I need to. I want to use this, but I can't use it on the Mac as is because right now I think this is command, but I also have stuff set on layers that I'm normally used to. So, because I'm like trying to copy and paste. I'm like, which button is it again? All right, guys, let's go raid. Let's go raid. Go. Have a good one, guys. Enjoy the rest of the night with her. They're doing a charity stream. Take care, everybody. I love you. Hi, Reagan. Resonance Studio, if you guys can send me the VIA file, that would be beautiful. Take care, everybody. Love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your nights. Bye-bye, everybody. And take care. Love you guys. Bye.